mic around. There you go. Put your headphones on. Welcome back. Did you find the water out there? Okay. Okay. Speak up. We can't hear you. Okay. So all right, sir. Calm down. You always act overexerted when you get in places. He's been having a lot to say about Mr. Trump lately. Just take a listen to what he said.
If you look at Trump, Mr. Trump is a businessman. Certainly, he's done great things in the business world.
Got a lot of money from his dad that helped.
Oh, yeah, his dad was a nice fella. He ran a little dusty work. And like
millions of dollars. We start with that. That's
like Mr. Joe Kennedy did.
That's right.
You know, right. White folk are allowed to be criminals and pass on money to their children to become clean. Mm-hmm. That's what Michael Corleone was trying to do. But Frank Lucas and none of our brothers who've done great in the drug culture, they were not allowed to have any money to pass on to their children that they could build on the era of the father that made something better for the children. But Mr. Trump is tearing away the skin of the onion of white civility. And the more he pulls the skin of that onion back, he's beginning to show something in the character of the whites that follow him, that they don't care what he says. He could say.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Oh wait, are we on? We're on? Oh, what's up? I did not. I was not, because I got the wrong thing on. Or is this not even on? Welcome, y'all, to Weird Radio, where everybody is really dope. Yeah, my headphones aren't on. That's why. It's not my fault.
Turn the volume up.
It's these.
They have a volume button. Well,
let me just rearrange this. Why is nothing ever how I left it? That's much better. I can hear myself.
Yeah.
Nothing is ever how I left it when I leave here.
You know how many people come?
I don't care. That doesn't matter to me.
It's
What's
not
that
about
got
you.
to do? Yes, it is.
It's not about you.
That's what the whole thing is about. It's about me. Y'all are just supporting characters.
Damn.
This is the part where I cut my mic off and leave. See how much you can support yourself.
Yeah. Oh shit! That drops mic.
I gotta say that if you break that, they gotta come talk to you about restitution because I ain't doing it. It wasn't me. It wasn't my big ass hand. So what's up, y'all? It's March. We've gotten through Black History Month with only the minimal amount of racism. It was just, just the stuff targeted at Chris Rock after the Oscars.
I still haven't listened to his monologue or whatever. I haven't.
I heard bits and pieces on the morning show, and I listened to it with Amma, and it's a conflicting thing because 98 Rock's morning show is a bunch of white boys.
Oh, it's no longer Mickey and Mary and Spiegel. No. I sound dated, apparently.
Yes, you are. Amelia retired last year.
Hey, whatever.
Right, like that's so you.
That's cool.
You are ancient. You
chill out.
So they're a bunch of three white boys, and so they're like, who is Stacey Dash? Why would she even like? They had no connection to it. So all they heard was belly aching.
Mm-hmm.
If you are a patron of Black Twitter, it was nothing but hilarious. Nothing but hilarious. Everybody was talking about, it was too pointed and it was making everybody uncomfortable. Yeah, it was hilarious because all those white people had no idea whether to clap or laugh. So it was a lot of, oh, that was.
Yeah.
It was hilarious. And people were talking like they had one guy who was in the press box and he was talking about it and he was like, yeah, the people were like, well, did Chris Rock beat it to death? And he was like, no, it's been beat to death, which is why Chris Rock talked about it. And he should have. And then he talked about how some of the bits worked, some didn't. White people don't know Stacey Dash.
Right.
So that whole bit was completely over their head. It was funny to us. It was hilarious because she actually said Happy Black History Month.
Right.
When 2 weeks ago she said
She was like,
there shouldn't be,
there
a
should
Black
be no
History
such thing as Black
Yeah.
History Month. I
So
thought that,
that
and
was
then
funny
nobody
for-
clapping. Yeah,
Right.
I was like,
It was dead
oh,
silent.
she will forever live
Dead silent.
in infamy for that.
Yes. I'm pretty sure that's what Monty's gonna be talking about later because everybody's been talking about the Oscars.
The one thing about it I did hear is they played Fight the Power by Public Enemy at the very end.
Fight the power.
To me, that's really fucking funny.
That's
you got
hilarious.
This iconic song playing in the back and a bunch of white folks standing up, clapping and shaking hands and congratulating each other while Chuck D and the boys serenade this shit.
It's not the answer. It's not the answer.
That's upsetting, but it's still rather comical.
Yes. Yes, it is. So I got these fools over here. What are y'all doing on the thing here? How much time do I have? Look at this. They ain't even listening. If I had a soda can,
Hey,
I'd throw it
Niggers.
at Jabril's head.
Niggers, can
Look at
you
this.
fix the time for me right now?
All right, you can throw it on the bottom or something.
Hey,
Nigga,
boy, do your
nigga.
job.
So
See, I'm gonna have to take my belt off and go whoop somebody. Hold on for a second.
speaking of whoopings, it kind of factors into today's topic.
Ooh.
Because 2 shows ago, talking about random fools in the street that you might want to hit with your car.
Right.
Last show, we were talking about roommates you might want to smother with your pillow.
Right.
And today we're gonna be talking about that family reunion you have to go to
happen
again.
Niggas.
Sorry, I had to go whip some ass. Apparently, we have 4 minutes and counting.
Oh, okay,
Closer to 3.5.
Right. Is that now 2 now?
No, it's
I got my clock.
depending on what time me and you finish talking, it'd be 3 minutes.
3 minutes. All right.
So 5, 4, 3.
Now we have 3 minutes.
Yes.
So
see,
yeah.
see that teamwork.
So we're talking about living with your families and how it's not always easy.
I have the greatest,
Mm-hmm.
one of the greatest stories. Can we possibly? Can I start the next segment when we come in?
You surely can
Because
with your story.
aside from Stello, the Don that he is, the two of you know who I'm about to talk about. You've met them. You've kind of never met them, but you've heard me talk about them.
Oh.
Which is one of the reasons why I was on your couch at one point.
Oh.
We're going to talk about those guys.
Okay.
Oh wow.
I think I know. 2 minutes. I think I know this story.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But the
And-
world needs to know the story.
Yeah, we've got some. I've had some other stories to draw from. I contacted people personally this time because for some reason, fools think when I post something on Facebook, if you like it, that's enough. But when I ask you for a story about when you live with your family and you like it,
That's not giving
you
me
have
a
an
story
answer.
for your
Yeah,
family.
that's not a story.
If you have a story about family members that you've lived with that, you probably excommunicated at some point, give us a call at 410-702-5657 or text us a brief synopsis of your, what's the word I want to say?
I got a story.
Experience.
Experience, sure, at 443-642-9403. That'd be awesome.
All right, so Jabril, you got a story. So
Yeah.
how about you close out this segment with Jabril's
Okay.
family?
Jabril's family time.
So my cousin was living for me for a little while, and he used to fuck girls in my bed.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
That's-
He used to fuck
Greatest-
girls in my bed.
please tell me you
Wow.
You guys weren't fucking them together, were you?
No,
If that's the
no.
case,
Of
that's
course,
perfectly
no.
fine.
Yeah. If his juices are at some point in the mix, it's gravy.
Did
Otherwise-
did he ask you to leave the room while he did it, or was it
I wasn't
just when
home.
you weren't
No,
home?
Oh,
I
he
wasn't
took it
home.
upon
Oh.
himself.
I knew that off Bucks from the way he described it. It wasn't like, yeah, I walked in and I saw my cousin fuck. No, he used to. That means he will wait
until I was gone.
All right, come on.
Did he change your sheets at least?
No,
No.
of course not.
Oh.
Of course not. Of course not.
He's a nigga.
Did you change your sheets at least?
Yeah, absolutely. As
So
I found out,
You see this? Oh, Jesus.
he I got one of them big fluffy chairs in my room, and he told me a story about how he was like fucking a girl.
So how
fluffy
often
chair.
did you have to flip over your pillow before it was no longer cool?
I don't.
Before there was no
You had
longer
to
a cool
had to-
side?
You gotta
I
throw
don't
pillows
know.
away at that point.
Yeah.
You just burn it, whatever.
Please tell me you don't sleep on that bed today.
No. No.
Still, did you?
I was just.
Okay. No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
We wrapping it up?
Yeah.
All right. So we're about to go on break. Once again, give us a call at 410-702-5657 or text us at 443-642-9403. This is Good Radio. We'll be right back.
Check out what you missed on Be Exposed Radio.
Most of the times, we've seen mom, she was superwoman, she had 5 kids, she worked 3 jobs, and she did it all by herself. And, and then we do find that some moms, put down the dad. Instead of finding ways to try to work it out. I've witnessed firsthand situation like that, and we want to encourage it because we want the dads to be there. I know someone would say, well, if he really wanted to be in the child's life, he would, but it makes it difficult if mom is being difficult.
Absolutely.
If we're working against one another, it makes it hard. And, we want to encourage dads to be there.
Regardless of the circumstances.
Regardless of the circumstances.
Absolutely. And I'm speaking from a single mother's perspective.
Yeah, see.
So, definitely regardless of the circumstances.
Yes. So, okay. Listen.
You got to keep the door open. You know, you have to, because one thing what some women have to understand, those that feel that way, but and I'm a single mom. So, but you have to keep the door open. It's not about you.
That's right.
It's about the children.
That's right.
Tune in to Be Inspired every Wednesday live at 7 p.m. right here on Be Exposed Radio.
When you were a little kid and you thought about what you wanted to be, teaching was at the top of your list. But things changed. And as you got older, teaching didn't seem like the best option anymore. So you're thinking you'll be something else. But what would your 12-year-old self say? Now you want to be a doctor. You don't think teachers save lives? 25 at a time. An actress? Try playing a different role every time the bell rings. How about a scientist? Ever heard of physics? Chemistry? Who do you think teaches that? Teachers today are breaking down obstacles, finding innovative ways to instill old lessons, and taking learning far beyond the 4 walls of the classroom. It's time to recognize that great things are happening in teaching and put it back on your list. Don't try to convince yourself otherwise. You had it right the first time.
Find out how you can make more at teach.org. Make more. Teach. Brought to you by Teach and the Ad Council.
Driving has a rhythm all its own. Don't wreck it with a text. Before you get behind the wheel, silence your phone. Or better yet, designate a texter. For more text-free driving tips, visit stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
This message is for all of you sitting in the passenger seat. And apologies if it gets a little uncomfortable. But how does it feel to be at the mercy of someone who thinks a random text is more important than your life? Someone who takes their eyes off the road while speeding along in a 3-ton hunk of steel. Freaky, right? Well, why not just ask them to stop? Or better yet, volunteer to text for them. It might be a little awkward, but believe me, you'll live.
Learn more at stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
All right. We are back with Weird Radio. Before we have TC tell his story, don't forget to check out the Really Dope Radio Twitter, our Weird_Vision Instagram, and there's also the Be Exposed YouTube channel. You can go search that and listen to all of our shows raw and uncut with farts and belches or whatever we do in the breaks. That right there, bow. So yeah, continuing on.
That was a great burp button.
We all know that came from TC's
Let's
camera.
say the realism of it all.
So
I don't know what you're
TC,
telling. I got. All right. Let me paint the picture for you real quick. Okay, so this is roughly 3 years ago. Living over off of Utah, Whitlock. Throwing my dubs up if you can't see me. I was living with my cousin and her husband, fiance. I'm not quite sure what they were, but they've been together for a while. Whatever. Needed a place to stay. I was like, all right, I kick it with them, pay like next to nothing for rent, and everything would be gravy, right? Wrong. Within the first week, I was like, hey, if you're going to eat something, let us know you're going to eat something so you can replace it. But before I moved in, y'all said I could eat what I want as long as I put in money for groceries whenever we go for groceries. Not whenever I eat it, I got to replace it right then and there. I was like, all right, cool. Check that off. I get up. I'm about to go take a shower. You know what I'm saying? Later that day, I come back. He's like, hey, you're going to have to take your showers at night because in the morning time, we be taking, we got the morning time. We not, you know what? Okay, fine. Pull up to the house one day after getting off work. They're like, oh yeah, you're going to have to park down the street because usually the first couple spaces up here that are open, I park there when there was a free one. All right, so now you're just being petty. So then a little bit of time goes by. It's probably like into like the third month. I've been giving them rent money, but apparently the landlord is a slumlord. So everybody in the building has been having issues with their electricity and the water. I find this out after I put my clothes in the washing machine. Power go out. I'm like, hey, what's going on? They're like, oh yeah, we got to get in contact with the landlord. It should be taken care of today. I'm like, okay, fine. I guess I'll take it out. They're like, no. When the power get cut back on, we'll finish washing it for you. Thanks. Just send me updates on my phone. Next time while I'm at work, I'm like, hey, what's going on? No one responds. I get back to the house. It's probably like 11 something now. My clothes have been soaking inside the washing machine this entire time. I'm like, all right, whatever. I get in the shower thinking everything's going to be gravy. I start to itch. Why am I itching? I don't know what's going on. Apparently, whatever the slumlord didn't do to the water, I'm no longer in that shower anymore. I'm fed up. I'm like, yo, fuck this place. I'm out. So I hit up. I'm like, y'all, I got some things going on where I'm living. You think I could crash on your couch for a little while? So like the day after I decided to do that, they're like, oh, hey, we're moving down the street. We need, X amount of money to go towards that. I was like, okay, but if the slumlord is missing, mind you, because apparently the slumlord has been using the electric and water in the dead person's name who owned the building before they got it. So they haven't been putting anything on the water or BG&E. So they didn't pay the landlord. I'm like, all right, so you guys didn't pay the landlord. So why can't you just use the money that I gave you? I was like, nah, that was for the rent that we were going to pay. This is for a different spot. We need you to pay some more money.
Oh,
The rent that you were going
the
to
rent
pay.
you was going to pay.
So
which
I was
means
like-
you didn't pay, which means you still got
So
that.
you still got it. So they're like, all right, well, yeah, but we're going to a new spot. You can just come with us. I was like, well, I'm going somewhere else right now. So can I get that money back? And they were like, nah, because we said you can move with us. So if you're gonna move with us, yeah, you'll be taken care of. If not, you just
out the money.
So I'm out my $300 some odd dollars. I'm just, you know what? Keep your funky money. I don't want it. So they moved my stuff to the other place or whatever. So like I'm moving my stuff out of whatever makeshift apartment thing they think they have. And as I'm getting my stuff, I think you came to help me.
Just a bit.
This person shall remain nameless.
I'm sure
is like telling me, "Hey, you not gonna say nothing to your cousin?" I'm like, "Bitch, sitting on the couch. She saw me. I saw her. I waved. She waved. That's good enough for me. Y'all want to be petty about keeping my money? Mind you, he was a makeshift barber. He cut my hair one time, and he was like, "Yeah, you know, you never paid me for that haircut."
Yes, I did. I paid you $300 for a haircut, apparently.
Yo, not to mention my clothes that were in that washing machine, gone. They're just done. So ever since 3 years ago, these people have been excommunicated from all family events. They have never returned to a family reunion, and I'm pretty sure they still reside in that area. So if you happen to see a Ford Explorer white 98 model,
Why are you
it's not like I'm putting the license plate number out there, AMB6992. Don't worry, I was off by one number. I'm not going to tell you which number it was. 7. These are jokes, folks. But yeah. That was probably my worst living with family experience that I could possibly think of. Because it's like, one, you got duped by a slumlord, asked me for help so you could appeal in court to get your money back. But when I asked for my money back, nah, we need that for the other place. So how much more did you need if you needed my 300 plus another 300 that you just so happy? So yeah, that was my. If you have a story that you think might trump mine, give us a call, 410-702-5657, or text us your comments on my story at 443-642.
Right. Please not just how sad it was.
Because that was bad.
I was feeling awful about that. I was like, because I remember him moving in. I said, "Hey, okay, move stuff over." I was like, "Yeah." So I'm helping move over to the first place, and then
2.5 months later,
hey, I need some help again.
Basically, yeah.
So,
it was bad. It was horrible.
I do have some stories from some friends that I've contacted. The first was, you guys remember King Hulk?
Yeah,
he stopped through.
Best shows.
I started talking to him last night. He'll be here Saturday for an event that he's covering, which is nice.
Word.
Yeah, it's a Mardi Gras party. People gonna be getting naked. I wish I could go, but I don't have any money. Shit. So he sent me a story about him and his wife. Now, him and his wife, they were arguing this past holidays because she wanted to do Christmas like her mother. And he was like, "Fuck that." Now here's what King Hulk grew up with and what he wanted to do with their kids. You know, everybody gets up, you know, we open presents together, you make a thing out of it, right? You might have breakfast, but it's all done together. That's not what her mom did. Okay. As she was growing up, her mom would buy an ass load of toys and just no wrappings and just stuff them under the tree. And then on Christmas Day, you have at it. No. Don't you come wake me up. And it took them an argument and quite a bit of time for her to realize that her mom was just lazy all those years and just didn't want to get bothered, which I completely understand. I thought when he told me that, I was like, "Oh, that's a good idea."
Maybe after like their 6th Christmas, like when they get to like 7 or 8.
Yeah, you just go.
You know what? We'll take shots the night before, and we'll rock paper scissors to see who takes the kids and does all the.
Also, I've got some that's I guess technically about my family. I guess it's my extended family, because after I posted that, Amma had to post something about her brother. And her brother, as you know, is a one-uppy motherfucker. Mm-hmm. So he had to post something back. So I got something on both of them that I'm going to tell y'all right now. Trey, Coach Awesome, if y'all out there listening, he has called in before. He used to go to bed in battle garb. Oh, full set of armor, sword, helmet, probably a cape, all made out of cardboard, of course. But he had a sword that he protected through his belt. Put his boots on, go to sleep, just in case he had to fight in the sleep. Right. Just in case. And then
I love Trey. I swear I do.
So then Trey had to retort with the fact that my wife used to bang her head to go to sleep.
Oh.
Oh,
okay.
You know what? That explains the battle armor.
Oh my gosh.
It wasn't hard, but because it would freak me out because my son does it too. Or he used to. He did it when he was very young, but he would just. What is it? He would lay on my chest and just beat his head into my chest. And then oh, he's out.
I would have checked.
That boy knocked himself unconscious.
Yeah, wasn't really sure what was
sure
wrong.
he was alive.
And then they was like, "Oh yeah, that's the Kendrick head knock." I'm sorry, what? This what? No, what? See, that's something you got to tell somebody before you like integrate into their family. Oh yeah, we got some stuff. Let me just lay that out. All right. So we're gonna go into another break. And we'll be right back. You give us a call at 410-702-5657 or text us at 443-642-9403. Don't forget to hit us up on Twitter or Instagram. You can always come hit us up on the Facebook. And always you can listen again because we're awesome on the Be Exposed YouTube. You just search it up. All right, this is Weird Radio. We'll be right back.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
From north, east, south, and west, you're listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
We're rewarding you for something you already do, listening to us. It's Radio Loyalty, and it's an easy way for you to get free stuff. All you do is sign up. Go ahead and click the banner now. You'll earn points as you listen. Points you can trade in for great products and services in the Radio Loyalty store. You can earn even more points when you share your favorite station with friends on Facebook and Twitter. Radio Loyalty. It's free to sign up, so click the banner to join now.
Be exposed, be exposed, radio.com.
Did you know that birthday parties help build confidence in kids?
Yeah. Did you know that giving kids less sugar before bedtime helps them sleep better?
Oh, totally. Did you know that friendly kids have more friends?
Everybody knows that.
Hey, guys, did you know that most people think they're using the right car seat for their kid, but they're not?
I didn't know that. Parents who really know it all know for sure that their child is in the right car seat at the right age and size. Visit safercar.gov/the-right-seat to make sure your child is protected. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Check out what you missed on Be Exposed Radio.
I don't like stuff in my mouth. It's after what you was talking about.
It's in this commercial closing. No, seriously, I don't. I'm a germaphobe. Everything on your body is dirty.
Everything.
So I'm damn sure I ain't gonna put it in my mouth. That's probably why I'm single. Thank you.
Is there lies? But
somebody slapped me on my face with one before. I had to get up and go wash my face. I was done. I said, "Don't! How dare you? You filthy ass animal! Get the hell out of my house!" It was a problem because it's like clearly you don't remember when I met you. I checked your teeth to make sure you had them all. Because that's a problem for me too. Your dental hygiene. Because if you're missing a tooth in the front, that means you don't brush your teeth at all. I'm sorry. And I know Jabril just had that tooth missing and all, but if I would have met him on the road and, he would have been trying to I'd have been like, what's going on? At least you could have did was break a Tic Tac in half and put it up there when you met me. You just can't be coming to me with no sharp teeth. It's not okay.
check out the Talk Lately show every Tuesday nights from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. right here on BeExposedRadio.com.
Be exposed, be exposed, radio.com. Okay.
Only in the forest can you see this. And this. And this.
But nothing beats the moment you see that.
Cool!
That's your child's eyes opening up to a world of possibilities.
I didn't know it could do that!
Because one trip to the forest can spark a world of difference.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org. Learn about forests near you and discover cool things to do when you go, like hiking, canoeing, fishing, or camping. Or create your own adventure with family and friends, and you might just see this. Your moment's out there. Find it at discovertheforest.org. That's discovertheforest.org.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Steven.
Who said that?
Me, down here.
What are you, a yellow booger?
I'm a banana slug, Steven.
Well, what are you doing in my room?
I'm your sense of adventure. Don't you remember me? Don't you know that we miss you?
Miss me? Who misses me?
You know, all your friends in the forest. The trees, the pond, that little fort that you made out of branches. We all miss you.
Mom took me to the forest last year.
I'm a slug, Steven. It took me a long time to get here.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
This forest is not that far away. Have an adventure today. I'm sure your mom would take you.
You're right. I should get out. I want to have fun. Play in puddles, catch frogs, and climb trees. Hey, Mom!
Yeah, hon? Steven, what is that in your hand?
It's my sense of adventure, Mom. It's telling me we need to get out of the house and have some fun in nature today.
Come to the forest where the more adventurous you lives. Check out discovertheforest.org for cool places nearby.
Radio
Brought
show
to you by
on
the US Forest Service
BeExposedRadio.com.
So we're gonna get a little bit into the album with Miss Amira and learn the basis of it, the Banji soul of it all. So let us know, first of all, what is Banji soul?
You are listening to
Banji
the
soul is basically just real. It's real soul. It's real. It's not cut down. It's not watered down. It's,
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
We would just like to apologize for one of the commercials that you guys did.
Nobody really expected.
I didn't expect that at all.
That shit was left, man.
Monty getting mollywopped. Like nobody really needed to.
Nah, we're good.
Ooh, that was a lot.
Hey, what do you want to?
Get out! Oh, Jesus! First off,
no more Netflix and chill.
No more.
Oh, this is Weird Radio. We're back. Of course, I'm introduce myself tonight. I'm your host, Kenyon Parson. In case y'all didn't know,
AKA Butterscotch Jim.
Whoa,
Butterscotch Jim.
Whoa, that sounds like that's the worst porn name ever.
No, the worst porn name ever. Wow, ever. The worst porn name ever is Buzzkill McJones.
I say I can't agree with that because I think Buzzkill McJones would be excellent in a Scream porn spoof. That'd be hilarious. Oh gosh, Butterscotch Jim.
It's like you do gay porn.
You sound like you need to be in a porn-related parody
of porn. Butterscotch Jim goes and sits in the corner while he watches his girl sleep with other people.
No,
that's what Butterscotch
Jim is the main star in Willy Wonka.
Oh god!
And you know why they call it the Chocolate Factory?
Get out!
Nope.
Get out! Jesus! we just went through that commercial, and now he's gonna try to bring us back down again. All right, we were talking about the awful things that our family did. Not even awful things, just living with your family, because it's not always awful. I told last show that my grandmother stalks the halls of my house.
Her house.
Well, yeah, it's her house. Technically, it's my house. It's gonna be my house eventually. She just stalks around, and like when it's just me, when it's me and my brother, like we wake up, but we're like, oh, okay, that's just a grandma. Because trust, I got a real pretty face. I've always been afraid of like kidnappers, like people coming, like busting in, and especially because like where we live. Like we live in the.
Did he say his face was pretty?
He did. I let him have it though.
I did.
I let him have it.
So we live in an area it looks very nice. It looks so nice that people forget that the hood is 3 blocks away. So it ain't far. You know, we get break-ins a lot. So I'm always worried about, just somebody being in my room and I have to get up and fight. I don't want to do that. So it's hard to deal with when your grandmother is come and like hover over me for a little bit just to watch me sleep. My eyes are open. She can't see him, but I can see hers.
You gotta just scare her ass one day. Like, hey, what you doing?
You know what's funny?
She would have a heart attack.
She probably would, but in the 8 years that's happened to me, I've never thought to do that. I have never thought to just
because
move.
if you give your grandmother a heart attack and she dies, your family's gonna hate you forever.
All right, well,
that's why you don't do it.
Maybe not just jump out there, roll over slowly, and say, "Hey, you can go now, Grandma. Thanks. I'm not dead."
What if that spooks her?
Then why the hell is she being such a creep?
What if all this time she's been sleepwalking and you didn't know it, and then you wake her up out of her dream and she gets all medieval on that ass?
That would be impressive. It would be incredibly impressive with the dexterity in which she moved. Now, mind you, have you've been to my Marble Hall apartment before?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. The first year.
Yes.
So she would have to have navigated a mess of that caliber in the dark while sleepwalking. And trust, it was like a movable mound. Like this pile of clothes wasn't always there. Sometimes on the other side of the room, there's a stack of shoes there. Maybe I put my game over there sometime. So if she was navigating all of that, that'd be super impressive.
I'm just saying. Ask her one day. Next time you go up there, be like, "Hey, Grandma, why do you always hover over me around 2:00? Baby, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm asleep.
So
You own that stuff."
My wife said that butterscotch.
Way to go, Alma.
I need to
Alma
give her
for
to
the
somebody
win.
else.
I can always count on her to agree with me.
I need to give her to somebody else. Anybody need an Alma? I could take her home and I don't know.
I'd love to have Alma. Alma can stay with us. Can we keep her, guys?
Sure.
See?
Fine. Well, all right, cool. You gotta take the boy too.
No.
Listen,
Listen,
you already agreed. You already agreed. It's a package deal.
Oh no.
You buy one, get one free. It comes with it.
No, it's Big Daddy, right? You gonna do your own version of that movie. This is just y'all. That's just y'all.
So speaking of my son, I guess this is one of the a sort of story I can tell because there's too many things that come out of my son's mouth for me to remember any one thing. It's like a kaleidoscope of just nonsense. My favorite thing right now is that we bought him, and if you check out the promo, we bought him. Or no, we didn't buy him. He got a thrift store martial arts gear setup. Headgear, gloves, shin guards. He gets it in. Don't you put Ip Man on while he got his whole guard on, because he come boom, he put his guard up. And like you gotta punch him because he'll grab your fists and because he wants to block. He want to rope a dope. And then he'll just like punch you in the nuts and leave.
Fuck.
Yep.
I was just having this conversation with Travis the other day. Like, why is it that kids, mainly little boys, when you're play fighting and they'll punch you in the thigh and kick, but as soon as they see you dodge when they swing for that one area, that's all they go for after that.
Because they know it'll hurt you.
That's all. And they see you fall to and then you get up and they try to go for it again. And then when you get serious, they get upset.
It's like a video game. The boss has that one sweet spot that makes his fucking power bar go down. And that's what he does.
Oh, that's it? Yeah. Kill it. I'm gonna keep it there. It's a glitch in the game. Just keep hitting it.
Travi, do you have any familial stories?
No.
Growing up? What?
No.
I don't believe you. I don't believe that you can live with your parents for 18 years and they not do some nonsense.
I'm trying to think. Have mom
That's just like my life with my parents. It's just nonsense. I can't pick out one single instance that's just like story worthy. It's just
one instance that's story worthy of something that they've either done to me or just done in general.
Something they've done at the store, some rule that they imposed on you. Like my grandmother, hilarious. It killed me. For years, whenever she watched me eat grapes, it was always, I'm like, it's grapes.
What?
You got to bite them in half. You know, kids choke on them. I'm 14. If I choke on grapes at this point, it's my fault. It was my time to go. Frankly, what?
We have a caller.
We have a call. I can't see.
Ooh.
Hello. No, they hung up.
Oh, come on, friends.
Oh, well, if you call, you should call back because we really want to talk to you.
Yeah,
about
call
your
back,
story.
please.
We got like 8 minutes. Don't call in 8 minutes on the break. We are not talking. Please call now.
Call now.
We can talk to you. So yeah.
Call us now at 410-702-5657. Again, that's 410-702-5657.
Did we get him now?
Did we get him back?
It's like catching fish, yo.
Hello.
Nope.
Caller, are
nothing.
you there?
Okay.
This is not phone tag, people.
Right. You need to quit with that boost.
Call and stay on the line.
You need to go get
Fix
Verizon.
your connection. Whatever you are doing.
Metro is not it.
Oh, that don't come from people service.
One more time, friend.
Right. We'll get you.
Friend.
If you can't get the call in Texas, because we
Matter
still
of
would
fact,
like
check
to
the
hear
text
you.
thing. You ain't even check the text thing. Maybe
It
somebody
ain't
did.
glowing. It glows.
Yeah, it usually glows when people text.
Yeah.
All right, person who calls, since you can't call, text 443-642-9403. Unless your text messages aren't free, then call again.
Damn. Right. Jesus. What kind of Texas?
I remember when text messages were like 30 cent a piece.
Yo.
No.
Remember that shit?
They call back.
Him? Yeah. Got a rope of dope and bring him in.
Hello?
You know what,
And they hung
caller?
up.
Don't call back. How about that? No, I'm kidding.
You know what?
I
I'm
mean,
about to say your number on
wouldn't-
air.
They're on. Oh,
Stop
what's
hanging up on me.
Oh.
Hello?
Hello.
What's going on, man?
Hey, who's this?
Hey, how's it going, man? This is Emmanuel from Baltimore.
What's up,
Hey,
Emmanuel?
what's going on, man? Hey.
So,
What's
Emmanuel,
going on, man?
You got some,
First time listening to the show, man. You guys sound great. Pretty funny.
Appreciate
Cool
that.
stuff.
So tell us your family story that either upset you or was hilarious.
Well, as you know, or as you might know, I happen to be from a very foreign family.
a very
So-
foreign family, not just a sort of
Very,
foreign family.
not just sort of, but very foreign. So, you know, the hilarity comes, you know, in its dosages during the days. So my mom happens to be the funniest of them all. Usually when telemarketers call the house, we actually just can't wait to pick up the phone just to give it to my mom, just to see what happens. Because they always want something different. And my mom has a very, very particular Nigerian accent, just very, very particular. So, you know, and she'll be having conversations with the telemarketers, because the beauty of being a telemarketer is this. Did you know that they are not allowed to hang up the phone? Like they have to sit through everything you have to say to them.
Wow.
Do you feel that? Do you feel the power in that right there?
They have to take it.
They have to take it. So one day, but one, you know, sometimes it gets ugly, which is hilarious, but sometimes it's just hilarious. One day, I think one guy just called my mom and wasn't expecting us to pick up, and he just butchered the name, man. Oh, man. And my mom just, with the thickest accent she could muster up, was just, "Do I call your own company and mispronounce your own name?" That was it. That was let me tell you, when it was all downhill from there. And what happens is, so she starts spelling her name, and she's just being a prick, man. I'm talking like, she's saying things like, as in Hapu. She says P as in psychology.
Nice.
P as in pneumonia. K as in night. When she was I'm just saying these letters out of order in the way, but when she got to T, and she said T as in tsunami, I think I was like, "Mom, give me the phone. Give me the phone." and that's my mom, man. Like, and don't, like, this stuff happens often. My favorite movies, Marvel movies, like superhero movies, Fantastic Four. Anybody a fan? Anybody?
Yeah, fan.
Man, I was so excited when we bought the first DVD, the first one that came out. I'm not too happy with the second one, that, you know, the one they just redid with the Black Johnny Storm. But the first ones that came out, you know, with Captain America as Johnny Storm. That stuff was cool, man. And I was excited when we bought the DVD, came home, and I said, Mom, do you want to watch Fantastic Four? What happened to Fantastic 1, 2, and 3? Why do you have to do 4?
She hit you. Hey, what are you doing?
Yeah. That's my mom, man.
That was great. A as an Apu. P
I appreciate you guys taking my call, man.
Oh man,
Yes, thank you for calling.
We appreciate
in.
you calling in, E.
Right.
That's
I
a
might
good
call
night.
your mother and pretend to be a telemarketer just so I can get that call.
Listen, I never know what day it's gonna be. So if you decide to do that, let me tell you, just we can still be friends, right? We'll still be
We can still be friends.
Okay. All right.
All right, man.
Take it easy, bro.
Thanks,
All right, man. You guys have a good night.
You do the same.
That was great.
Wow.
P as in pneumonia.
Now,
T is in tsunami.
I wish that I had the wherewithal. As I've told you guys before, I'm not the person who can type and text at the same. Like I can't talk on my phone and text at the same time. I can't do that.
Because I was about to say type and text is.
Yeah, there's two different platforms. Well, I can't do that. I cannot type on my computer and text. That's
Well, I can't either.
right.
Fucking
So
one hand the other.
so like, and as an actor, you know, it's always our dream to like throw on an accent when someone we don't want to talk to comes on the phone. But you know, our phone etiquette is a ritual.
Mm-hmm.
Boop. Hello. Damn it. You never. So when you encounter foreigners who can speak English but still remember that super thick accent, nothing but hilarity ever comes from that. Over the phone or in public. In public, I think is even funnier because then you can really act. You can throw your body into it. Because that thick African accent has movements that goes along with it. And you don't quite get it unless you were like at that oil market and someone is trying to barter here in America.
Right.
What?
The echo's coming back.
I know. That's why I turned the shit down.
Got that echo. Awful. Oh, if anybody else has a story about their family,
Because that was
great.
That was awesome.
Yeah, he kind of took the cake with that one. That was beautiful.
Son.
Yeah, man.
But you can always give us a call at 410-702-5657 or text us at 443-642-9403. It might be better to text us since we're going on break, and then we're going to come back and end the show off. If you want to talk for that last 8 minutes, I don't mind. But send a text and we'll talk about it for you.
P as in pterodactyl.
Don't forget to hit us up at Really Dope Radio on our Twitter or fucking up, or hit us up at We're Vegan on Instagram. If you have any events you want us to come out to that are in Baltimore, because we ain't got no money, please let us know. If tickets are comped, I will travel outside of Baltimore. So yeah,
I second that.
Right. So if you want to do that, if you ever want to give me money to talk about you on the radio, or just give me money, that would be great as well. You can always hit me up at Really Dope Radio at reallydope@gmail.com for specific things like that, sponsorships, partnerships, or just donations. All three, and they mean different things. They worked it out. So yeah, this is Weird Radio. We'll be right back.
Hey, there's my son. You've been in your room all morning.
Hey, Dad.
Matt, what's wrong with your voice?
There is nothing wrong with my voice.
Oh, well, it's just sort of.
I have been playing my video games and electronic games for so many hours.
Uh-huh. Well, it sounds like it might be time for you to take a break, or...
Hello, Dad.
Susan?
I have been watching TV and text messaging all morning. Yay, electronics. Yay, yay, yay.
Guys, I think it's about time to get in the car and take a little trip. Maybe see some trees, some green things.
What are these green things you speak of?
This weekend, unplug. Take your family to the forest. There's nothing in the world like experiencing nature firsthand. Trees, paths, bluebirds, streams. Getting closer to nature can get you closer to your family. To find the forest nearest you, go to discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Get out to the forest and discover the wonders of nature with your family, just like Blue, Jewel, and the whole Rio flock.
Let the kids connect to their roots. It's going to be so much fun. Yeah! Woo-hoo!
Let's rock this jungle.
Yeah!
Fresh air,
What a glorious morning.
clean water,
Woohoo! This is great.
and endless surprises.
Yo, this is untapped territory.
How amazing.
Visit discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
So when you get to the corner of Smith and Orchard, you're going to want to take a
You are
left.
not going to
Then what you're
believe
going to
this.
do is turn onto
Marcy
Marcy
and Brad just
Avenue
broke up,
and go past
and
the first
apparently
3
she's
lights
happy
and then
about
take
it.
the next left.
I don't really
Then
think
drive 5
she's
more
happy,
blocks
but
and you should be
who
there.
am I to judge, right?
Park on the
Anyway,
right.
That's
I'll
what
see
I
you
heard
later
last
tonight.
night.
It's hard to concentrate on 2 things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstopwrecks.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
This message is for all of you sitting in the passenger seat. And apologies if it gets a little uncomfortable. But how does it feel to be at the mercy of someone who thinks a random text is more important than your life? Someone who takes their eyes off the road while speeding along in a 3-ton hunk of steel. Freaky, right? Well, why not just ask them to stop? Or better yet, volunteer to text for them. It might be a little awkward, but believe me, you'll live.
Learn more at stoptextstopwrecks.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
Green light. Hey girl, school zone. I'm getting hungry. Car changing lanes. You want to meet me for pizza? Stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah, street. Pizza sounds good. Ballin Street? Girlin Street!
It's hard to concentrate on 2 things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstopwrecks.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Check out what you missed on Be Exposed Radio.
What is it about From One Mother's Heart do you feel will contribute?
Are we back on? Oh, we're back on. What's up, yo? We are back
Later.
Yeah.
for our final segment of Weird Radio.
Actually, I'm gonna ask the world real quick, just not to cut you off. I'm sorry. If you're out there listening, free for all rap battle, female rappers. You can only choose one. Who do you think would win? Trina, Eve, Remy Ma, Shauna, Kim, or Nikki? Text us your answer 443-642.
Shauna and Remy would have to go head to head, in my opinion. And whoever is left standing wins. Because none of them other bitches can fuck with them too. Now, Kim is a dope rapper. But as far as battling, she can't fuck with Remy or Shauna. Them bitches both battle. That's what I'm basing this off of. Nikki can rap. I don't know how well she'll do in a battle setting.
Yeah,
Because lyrics is different than going after somebody.
Yeah. I don't know how well that would work.
Remy Ma for president. I'm just saying.
So, to finish off our show, I'm not even sure if this is that long of a story.
You got some ass, you busted, and that it was over.
That's not the story. That's the setup. So, the story is about the day that I lost my virginity, and it was hilarious. To this day, like I was telling him on the break, I haven't thought about this in a very long time, and as soon as I thought about it, I just start smiling because it's hilarious. So, after school, went over to my girlfriend's house, and she said, "Oh, you're a virgin?" Yeah, not anymore. And so, so I went home. I walked home, and I had, of course, after losing it, the largest smile on my face. It was creepy. It was a creepy smile on my face because it wouldn't go away. And mind you, we had sex in her house, and then I walked home. It was like a half-hour walk.
Yeah, you didn't give a damn.
No. So I got home, and my grandmother does this thing where she asks questions that you can't really answer.
Okay.
Because they weren't phrasing and answering types that like she when she asks a question, it comes off like a hypothetical. You just listen. So I walk in the house and I'm about to go upstairs and get in the shower. When she says, she comes in, she wants to talk to me. So she starts talking to me and then she stops. Goes, what's that smell? I'm just smiling. So my grandfather comes in from outside. He looks at me. He laughs and he walks off. My grandmother's brother walks in behind him, looks at me, smiles, shakes his head, and walks off. I went upstairs, I took a shower. And while I was walking up, all my grandmother was repeating was how funky it was at the base of the stairs where we just were. How did she not know what that smell was?
Okay.
But that,
because apparently what you had was some bad. Now let me stop. Let me not ruin your first moment.
No, I found out it was bad after I got to number 2.
Oh.
And then I was like, oh,
ooh,
this is what it's supposed to be like.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You
So I
learned
wasn't
something.
right. I wasn't wrong.
No, you were
That's
not right.
upsetting.
You're not incorrect.
Okay. So I just thank you for sharing that.
Yes.
Party foul.
I'm going to get a little bit nerdy for a second. I just saw a post. It said Dragon Ball Z versus Naruto. Now,
the fucking aliens that can destroy planets.
I'm about
Ninjas ain't
Big
winning.
Bang Kamehameha.
Ninjas ain't winning.
Look. In my mind, before I was just like, yeah, I don't even know if they're on the same level. And then I got into an argument with a group of anime people, and one of them ruined Naruto for me. Not necessarily the series, but just the power levels.
Uh-huh.
They told me that the creator of both of them, Dragon Ball Z, he said, and apparently to them, and I quote, that Krillin has the same power level as Madara. Do you see how unfair that is? Do you see how unfair that is?
So you mean to tell me that Naruto, Sasuke, Kakashi, Jiraiya, all of these people
All
are
of these
basically Magikarp?
Yes.
They are essentially worthless.
I didn't believe it until I went online and I found it and I read it and I was like, he actually said this.
You have to find that and you have to post that to Weird, because I don't want to. To this day, I still don't believe it. You know what? I can say that I can kind of believe it on a certain level. If they want to get into fisticuffs, I can understand that. But perhaps the special powers that they have, because like, okay, if you're a psychic, you might be weak in a boxing match, but you can pick up trains with your mind.
Right.
So maybe that's it. Maybe.
Yeah.
I hope.
I don't know.
Dear God, I hope.
When he said it, I wanted to punch him in the face because I still don't want to believe it. I still don't, because there's no way in hell.
If the Ginyu Force can wipe out the 5 nations,
right,
that's a problem.
Right.
That's a serious
Captain
problem.
Ginyu, Jay,
Burner.
Just, dude, what? You mean to tell me the Yajirobe is probably stronger than Rock Lee?
If Yajirobe starts going toe to toe with Killer Bee,
yo,
my God,
Jesus!
But do you see how upset I was when he told me that?
Yeah,
that Krillin has the same power level as Madara.
Yeah, man,
that upset me. I was like, you. So you mean to tell? So like the Yellow Flash. The second Hokage,
trash.
Lady Tsunade, just all of them are just
fucking Krillin, man.
They're all Hercule. That's basically what you're telling me. They're all
they are the disembodied souls in hell. They are like the ones who didn't get to keep their body.
Yo,
Jesus,
that's a letdown.
That's super.
That's like,
why'd you even tell us that?
Because I saw the post and I got upset, so I wanted to share my frustration.
Yeah, because we believe in tormenting everybody equally.
Exactly.
That's you niggas.
That's
oh no, it's definitely passed.
That's like saying Mr. Popo.
Stop. Don't even
could
Stop.
go toe to toe with Neji.
Fuck. Stop. Just cut it out.
Go to toe. He would take Neji with one hand. He would
Come here and just slap him. Like, I'm still upset about that.
Wow.
I have to like fly to Japan and figure out.
So yeah, this.
Speaking of Mr. Popo,
I gotta thank you because of that. I'm gonna go start some fights on Facebook. Because I'm so angry about that. Like, I'm
please,
super mad.
please.
And I've never been in a Twitter beef, so I'm gonna go start some.
Please, do. You'll start the biggest Naruto DBZ clash ever.
Break the internet, my nigga.
Because in all honesty, when you think about, even though they're in technically two separate worlds, you want to put Naruto and Sasuke up against Goku and Vegeta. You want to do that. Nine-tailed beast. You want to do all that. But to find out that the creator of Naruto
It was like, yeah, no, these
said that
they some weak
Krillin is as strong as Madara.
shit. And Krillin died.
Krillin
14
dies
times.
a bunch of times. He's human. They're human. And on a human to human level, you mean to tell me that he's stronger than Madara?
Oh man. All right. So
that hurt my feelings.
we got Monty coming in for Talk Lately. Monty.
Got the silky smooth Al
Monty.
Sharpton look going on.
Why is that commercial?
Monty, why we gotta hear about you getting patty smacked
Yeah, man.
in
that
the
was-
comforts of your own home?
Yeah,
Why?
What?
That is a commercial. Did you know that?
What?
That was a little unsettling.
Talking about how people are dirty
Smacking you in the face with God knows what.
and talking about
Jesus.
Jabril and his two
Jesus.
breaking a Tic Tac in half.
Oh my God. This is Weird Radio.